Three, two, one. Okay. All right. This is part 2 of the. I'll just call it recap podcast for now. This is the recap podcast with your host Mo and co-host
Chris.
What's up, Chris? So, what are we talking about tonight?
Tonight we're going to talk about day 2 of the Anime LA Awards. I mean, not awards. I mean, the fest.
Of
the
exhibition. The convention.
Right.
Our first conventions ever. And we're going to pick up right where we left off. We just had to stop for a little intermission. Plus, it was getting kind of long anyway.
Yeah.
So this is trying to remember day 2. And on day 2, we came a little later, so we missed some of the morning. We missed some of the morning panels and stuff.
Right.
Some of the workshops. So they don't just have panels. They also have interactive events where, like, they have a room dedicated to open mic and karaoke. They also have a small room, but I saw it. We walked by it, where it was just anime music videos. And we also mentioned the board game room.
Right.
And there was also the esports room.
Right.
And we saw that the previous day. We wanted to play Smash Bros, but we didn't know that you had to bring your own controller.
Right.
Which, fair enough. That's okay.
Yeah. I mean, I wish they provided controllers, but I guess they couldn't.
I don't know. You can't trust all these weebs, man. These dweebs. Some of them might have greasy fingers. Some of them might break your controller. That's why,
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Fund your public transportation, kids.
Yes.
So someone's got to clean it. That's what's up with New York. That's why they have trash on the streets, because nobody picks it up. Must have issues with I guess the garbage man union or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, back on track. So this is day 2, and this day we had some difficulty because we actually went to a panel this time, and some of the room numbers were a little confusing to us as we spent some time walking around.
Right.
But I'll now remember, we actually did finally start taking pictures of cosplayers.
Yeah, I remember taking a picture with a really good cosplay of the Mandalorian, and I forgot his name, but he's the new he's a new Mandalorian from the new Star Wars show. But other than that, there was another cosplay from the Goblin Slayer. Yeah, have you ever heard of Goblin Slayer before?
Isn't that a hentai?
No.
Oh. Oh. Okay, that explains the comments I saw. We're like, dang, this is what happens when there's no Goblin Slayer.
Yeah, so I guess Goblin Slayer does have its moments where you'll be like, what the fuck? But
I thought you meant like fan service.
Well, I mean, every freaking anime has fan service. So this one was like,
every anime is at least a little ecchi.
Yeah, a little bit ecchi, definitely. But yeah, I mean, so Goblin Slayer is basically like a Dungeons and Dragons kind of game. It takes Dungeons and Dragons and then it takes those elements and turns it into like a story.
Is it one of those isekai?
Nope, not isekai.
It's not an isekai.
No, it's
okay.
not. You should watch it. It's pretty interesting.
Oh yeah,
It's
fun
interesting
fact, The Matrix technically counts as a reverse isekai.
Yes, it does. It does.
It's a reverse isekai.
Yeah, it does.
So you took a picture with the Mandalorian, and he had a kind of an advanced cosplay because he had a little speaker.
Right.
And I guess he had a little mic in his helmet, and that's how we were able to hear him communicate.
Yeah.
That's what impressed me. And
That was great.
And then you like the steel dude, the guy from Goblin Slayer.
Yeah. He's literally called the Goblin Slayer.
That's pretty
they
cool.
they call him Goblin Slayer in the show, so I was like Goblin Slayer. But yeah, other than that,
Other than that, eventually I had my moment. I just didn't say his name correctly.
he called him Cyberman.
Cyberman! No, it was Saiyaman.
And you're like, okay, Cyberman.
But you know, it's been a while. It's been a while. It's been years since I saw like Dragon Ball Z on TV, and so that's like a lot of this. I'm just going through memory. Like when I see people watching Dragon Ball Z on like Crunchyroll on their phone, it's just strange to me. Like, why are you watching it on the phone? You're supposed to watch it on the computer or TV, dummy. But yeah, I think that the etiquette is, well, you didn't have social media, but you're supposed to like get their handle, their username,
Right.
so that way when it does get posted, they can get tagged.
Right.
Because I posted that picture on Instagram,
Oh, okay.
and the picture of with us at Saiyaman.
Okay.
And I know that, you know, I that was kind of tricky with the guy cosplaying as Saiyaman, because he kept doing these like low angles.
Yeah.
He couldn't just stand with me. He had to do the pose. So
And you had to like crouch.
yeah, I had to kind of crouch with him. I'm like, fuck, and yeah, you weren't prepared for that when you took the picture.
Yeah.
Because it was,
I was like, well,
you're supposed to like hold it low.
yeah. Well, I'm not a great cameraman, you know.
Well, that's the first step to becoming a less bad cameraman, is admitting you're not great. But it's all right.
I learned something that day.
Live and learn.
Yeah.
Sonic. But a lot of Faye Valentines from Cowboy Bebop as well.
Oh yeah.
And so some of these cosplayers are kind of pushy, like when they're trying to get this picture. Looking at you, Buggy, Captain Buggy, who
Did
may
you
or may not have been the boyfriend of one of the maids.
Yeah. Speaking of Faye from Faye Valentine, yeah, she was my biggest crush back then in Cowboy. When I was in like high school.
I think we all had kind of a crush on her because she was a dangerous woman.
A dangerous woman.
Femme fatale.
She had a very nice body.
Well, that should be a given.
Well, yeah, because it's anime, you know.
It's an anime,
girls
but
need some hot bodies, but yeah. I mean,
well, no, hold on. On the other hand, some of them have ridiculous bodies.
oh yeah, they do. Like the ones that defy physics itself.
Physics aren't real in anime. that's what one panel host kept saying. But oh yeah, we went to that one panel because I wanted to go somewhere else, but because I read the room numbers wrong,
Yeah.
instead of 103C, we went to 103B, and we just started sitting down. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, just stay here.
We were listening more about other anime related spots around the Los Angeles area. I guess.
Spots, events, LA County,
Yeah.
Orange County, and a lot of. The host was really into boba.
She was, and the Itai bag.
Okay, Itai, because I heard something slightly.
So me.
Itai! Now it makes sense. The pain.
Yeah,
Bag of
the pain bag. Yeah,
It was a great pain.
I don't understand why it's painful.
No, it's painful because the pains and lengths you go through to collect that stuff.
Oh.
And it's not just buying it, because some of these are locked. Well, not locked, but they're behind a kind of game wall.
Oh, I see.
Like, I don't know if you ever heard of Gatchaman.
Oh, I did.
What's Gatchaman? Because I don't remember it that well.
Me too.
Well, basically,
I heard, but I know it has to do with the little game, but you have to like turn like a machine or something.
because it's not gambling. It's like a prize grab.
Right.
So to get the one you want, you got to go through all these others, and that's why it's such a pain to get this stuff. Especially if you're into obscure anime. Well, if it's more obscure, there's less likely it's gonna have merch,
Yeah.
and that's the name of the game. Is all these collab merches, and that's what she kind of went over. But now that was a pretty good panel to check out by accident.
Yeah. I didn't know there was a May Cafe in Irvine. I mean, I do frequent there once in a while because my church actually is. I mean, my church does have a branch in Irvine, and I visit there. So maybe I'll go check it out if I go there. Thank you, lady. And
I think her name was Anna T.
Anna T. Okay, thank you, Anna T. But
I didn't realize she was a cosplayer too.
that's a first for me.
No, because when her Yelp profile is like her cosplaying as some blonde-haired dude.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's I don't know.
But the Anaheim Garden, she was talking about that. I've been there a couple of times. Yeah, there's really nothing.
Those are probably the perfect spots. Dead old malls are perfect spots to hold conventions.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll go there once I get the chance. But I don't know. Anaheim seems pretty far. But
Yeah.
I think the closest location would be Monterey Park.
Monterey Park, definitely.
there was-
that used to be that onigiri shop.
Right. And there's also
Jelly donuts.
the May Cafe Asayoru. Yeah,
I
so
think that's the one she was talking about.
yeah, she actually had like a video of it of maids singing and dancing. One of the maids were actually doing like a metal song,
Yeah, I was
So
singing a metal song and
like
with glow sticks and stuff.
Yeah, it was interesting. I'm actually interested.
You want to go check it out, if, at some point.
Yeah, at some point.
Right.
Yeah, but I'll leave it for another day.
We went to the food court at some point, didn't we?
Did we? You got like the bacon cheeseburger or something?
Yeah, I got the bacon cheeseburger and you got a pretzel.
Yeah, I got a pretzel.
'Cause I took pictures of those.
Right.
And wait, was it the same day or the day before we went to the Deviant Art booth?
It's a day after we went to the Deviant Art booth.
Okay, so this is the same day that we're supposed to be talking about.
Yeah.
So day 2, we also went to the 18 and over,
Yeah. Okay.
and yeah, it was kind of cool. It was kind of interesting. It was really small, but it was just them like the big full like. I don't want to say porn mag, but it's just a picture book.
Yeah, picture book of cosplayers.
A picture book of models cosplaying.
Cosplaying, right.
And they're exposed in
Yeah.
some of these pictures.
Right.
When I say exposed, I don't count nipples. Because I think now that the laws changed, women can expose their nipples out in public now without any
Right.
consequence. So it's not
Right.
considered obscene in public anymore.
Interesting.
You go, girl. You go. I didn't buy any of those. I bought some lapel pins.
Yes, you did.
I did, and I'm glad I did.
Really?
I bought 5 of them for $50 plus
Where-
tax.
Where are they now?
They're in my bedroom with my other lapel pins.
Whoa, nice.
Well, not quite, but I'm into that. Like, because I bought like almost $100 worth of lapel pins from Fangamer.com,
Right.
and that was my first and last purchase from them because they charge tax on the shipping fee as well.
Oh, wow.
I had a back and forth email. I'm like, wait, why is this? Where's this extra, cost coming from? Like, oh yeah, we can do that. We can charge like, oh okay, whatever. Screw you guys. But maybe I'll get over it and buy some stuff from them later. But it's expensive shit, man.
Yeah. Yeah, everything as a convention was going to be expensive either way.
Either way,
Well,
and I missed out on the manga I wanted to check out that you kept reminding me of on the first day.
Oh, yeah. But I think it was full house that day. There was a sign that said it was full house, so yeah, we weren't going to get inside anytime soon.
Oh no! Like at a certain point, they closed the exhibit hall.
Oh, right, because they had to like clean out for the swap meet, I guess. But,
No, they just close it.
oh,
They
really?
just stopped it because the night after, like, I was there like until 10:30 and 11 and stuff, and that shit was still closed.
Oh, okay.
As far as I could remember.
I see. Well,
But
remember the panel that we went to for the old anime? For old anime?
oh yeah, you had to do something, and you came back later.
Yeah, I actually went to go shopping.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's when you got the art book.
Yeah, that's when
Because
I
I
got
remember,
the
and I totally forget. We went to the karaoke panel.
Yeah, karaoke panel, and then that's when I went downstairs to buy art book. Well, the reason why I wanted art books because I wanted something anime related, but like I'm not into like collecting figurines or like I don't know dolls or anything like that. So I figured like a book would be more simpler for me.
Oh, you know, it's a you gotta think of like in terms of commitment. Like some items are higher commitment than others. That's why
Yeah.
for Secret Santa I gave some of my coworkers calendars
Right.
because it's flat
Right.
and it's disposable. You know, once the year's over,
Right.
you get rid of it, so it's not taking. Like I can't give them. Like if you give a girl a giant teddy bear, she's gonna like it, but then where the hell she's gonna put that?
Right.
So yeah, art books are not a bad call.
Yeah.
Not a bad call, yeah. And yeah, so what kind of art book did you get?
Well,
What was it based on?
it's basically, well, it's based on landscapes in general. So like, I guess the artist took like big inspirations from the modern day society and combined it with video game characters. Like, if you're interested in Genshin Impact, for
Oh.
example, you will see a lot of figures and a lot of characters from that art book as well. So, which is pretty interesting. Um, and oh yeah, one of the pictures had like a a location where there was a 7-Eleven there, which was really random but very creative.
7-Eleven is a Japanese company.
Really?
Seven Heaven Enterprises, yeah.
Wow.
And it's way different than what we know them here as.
I heard the food is very healthy.
Well, the food is held up to a higher standard.
Right.
But that's not too unexpected if it's a cityscape,
Right.
or hell, maybe they paid to have it be put in there, little product placement.
Yeah.
So that's okay. So that's not just empty landscapes.
Right.
So you paid about $50 for this book, right?
Yeah, it was like $50, but whatever. I mean, it was the cheapest thing I could find.
That you wanted.
That I wanted. Because
Okay.
I was interested in the Monster Hunter Iceborne, art book as well, but that was like $75. And I'm not interested in $75 books.
You could have bought stickers, but that's child's play.
Yeah.
Nah, because we have those made stickers now.
Oh yeah, we do. I mean, I still have them. I just don't know where to put them.
You're supposed to stick them on your car,
Oh really?
on the like the windows. So when you roll them up, you see the little heads pop up. Don't you remember all the weebed out cars? They got all these stickers.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know they were for cars.
Well, they're stickers.
Yeah.
You can stick them anywhere.
Okay.
But those in particular are they're meant for cars.
Okay.
That's why they're cut off from the eyes. And stuff. So it's really kind of fascinating. I kind of got a feel for like what you're supposed to do at a convention now, like going
Yeah.
from panel to panel. Because sometimes you just go to a panel because it's there before the other panel you want to see.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't really feel the need to go to the karaoke panel, but it was there before the old school anime panel, and they were
Right.
using the same room.
Right.
So that's why I figured, I might as well go there instead. I'm interested in both topics.
Right.
And so then we saw the old school anime.
Yeah.
And actually learned a lot of.
Interesting facts and interesting shows.
Yeah, learned about these shows I never heard of.
Oh my goodness. I never expected that the panelists will mention The Legend of Galactic Heroes in general, because that's not a very popular show. It's like about 1,000 episodes long. I think it might have been longer than Detective Conan, or I think Detective Conan's longer now.
Longer now, but at the time,
yeah, at that time,
it's still a length, and something it wasn't like $1,000 box set that they made.
Yeah, it's $1,000. Like, it's really big. Like,
and it was probably the oldest demographic in terms of the audience.
correct.
In the same room.
Yeah. You know, like, when the panelists asked what it was about, like, there's only one way to describe that show: Space Game of Thrones.
Space Game of Thrones, and yeah. Well, I've never seen it, so I can't really comment to. But if there's a lot of backstabbing and political intrigue,
backstabbing, political intrigue, you have a lot of human greed, ambition, everything combined. It's really good. I mean, I totally suggest.
I think to be truly compared to Game of Thrones, there has to be some incest thrown in there. Make it happen. I'm gonna make a manga that's truly Space Game of Thrones.
Well, yeah. Well, there was no incest, but I think there was. Man, I think there was a little bit of a sister complex in that show, because one of the main characters, like, he's like supposed to be this ultimate ruler. Like, he literally overthrew the empire that he was part of, and he became the ruler. But he still has his sister complex. So, like, if you like mess with his sister, he'll probably, chop off your head and
well, I mean,
into the sea
to be a decent brother, aren't you supposed to be like that?
Well,
or was he just overreacting?
He was overreacting. Well, first of all, there was a time when, one of his advisors suggested that his sister might be one of the targets for kidnapping, and he just lost it. He just said, "I am going to make him suffer. I'm going to chop him up into pieces, throw this fool in the sea, everything. He's gonna do everything to him, basically." So yeah,
interesting. Sounds very logical. Yes.
Yeah, but
okay.
Yeah, I mean, he really loves his sister,
but big sister. Oh, that sounds more like a big brother complex than a big sister. I never heard of these psychological terms.
I know.
So, what do we do after that? Because I know at some point. Oh, that's right. I think we went to the concert, right?
Yeah, we were standing in line for the concert. Yeah.
And that was kind of actually pretty efficient, the way they handled the lines.
Yeah, they were actually very professional.
They had it wrap around.
Yeah.
And even then, because I knew for a fact, because even on the opening ceremony, they did not fill the whole auditorium.
No, they did not.
No, they did not even close.
Not even close. No.
So I know that even though we're waiting in line, we're not really waiting in line. Like, you're not gonna end up with a bad seat by the time you get in there. And so the groups that were they were there. They weren't just mentioned. They were there the previous night. Sana.
Oh yeah, Sana.
That one dude, and Broken by the Screen. That Idol. The metal Idol group. They were missing a member the previous night, but this night they had all three ready.
Yeah.
And so that was the freaking PA was loud as hell.
Oh yeah, they should have. Yeah,
maybe that's a consequence of getting too close.
Yeah, I think we were right next to it. That's why.
But... yeah, we're probably right next. Because the last night we were off to the side. We were further back.
Right.
So maybe that's why it didn't quite feel so loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sana, he was pretty funny.
Yeah, he's
He kept saying, "I'm from Japan."
I am from Japan. Do you understand?
Can you help me translate? But he's an up and coming artist, and he was clearly nervous. He even said like, "Oh, very nervous up here."
Yeah.
But he has a very dynamic style.
Yeah.
It's very
Solo guitarist, not a very easy thing to do, but
no, he's a solo act.
yeah, he was good. I mean, he played one of my favorite songs. It was from the Cyberpunk anime. It was a Cyberpunk anime opening. It's called "This Fire" by Franz something. I forgot.
Franz Zimmerman, probably.
Yeah, maybe, but
Oh, no, I'm thinking of Hans Zimmerman.
Franz Ferdinand.
Franz Redden.
Yeah, I think so. But,
I'll look that up.
I don't want to give wrong information. But
It's funny you mentioned the Cyberpunk anime. The following night when I went to I'm kind of getting ahead of ourselves because, the follow up to the Otaku comedy tournament, one of the comedians, some chick named Alex, I think, she was dressed up as the girl from the anime of, damn it, I'm losing my train of thought. Cyberpunk. There we go.
oh, Cyberpunk.
Yeah, she was dressed up as the chick from the Cyberpunk anime.
Really?
Yeah, well, you weren't there that
Oh,
time.
I wasn't there.
But that's why it was funny because everyone kept mistaking her for like, what was it, Mikiku or something? The blue-haired lady.
Dang it.
That was the funniest shit. I mean, I think I was the only one who understood. Like, oh, she's that other girl. But yeah, that was just like throughout the whole convention. I really like, damn, there's a lot more anime these days, and I'm out of it. It was so much simpler. I think that was also mentioned at the old school panel. Like, yeah, we used to just have a few. Oh no, wait, that was what's his name, Honda, one of the panelists on the comedy judges. He was like, yeah, back in the day, everybody watched just DBZ and Pokemon, and you only had like 3 channels on TV. Now you got like 50 animes on Crunchyroll and
Oh yeah.
all these others on the other ones.
That's true. Yeah,
But-
there's thousands now, like all from different genres, different tastes. Like you can just look up what you really want to watch about. I mean, for example, if you want to watch about camping, for example, then you can actually watch an anime about camping.
Girls und Panzer.
Actually, it's called Eurocamp. It's literally about cute girls going camping.
Cute girls piloting tanks. Little cute chibi tanks.
Yeah, like
Reenacting World War II.
yeah.
It's just stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid, but there's a genre for everything. That's,
Practically, yeah.
So,
But after Sana and his Barbie, I'm glad for one of his songs he switched to Baby and not Barbie.
I thought he said booby at first.
No,
And he's like, booby?
no,
Barbie?
no, that's just-
Baby.
it's just part of the action, like the way Japanese people say Coke, Coke,
Cock.
Coke.
Wasn't that a Korean person? She was like, I want some cock.
Want
Please
some
give
cock?
me some cock.
I would like a cock.
Yes, please give me some cock.
No, one time when I was at a Japanese restaurant with some people, this girl asked for Coke. I was like, okay, Coke. So I was like, oh, that shit is real. And I think I told you earlier at the convention, like, yeah, you got to be careful when asking for katsu. Don't say ketsu, because I think that's how you say ass.
Really?
Thank you, filthy friend. Yeah, katsu tabare. I eat ass. Like a true gentleman. Well, yeah, then we got to Broken by the Scream, and holy shit, man. That was
That was something.
that was some high energy shit. Like,
Yes.
fucking, did not expect that little girl to
To start
start belting out the fucking
belting the bass, the roar,
the
the engine.
Yeah, the heavy metal kind of voice.
Like,
Like, what the fuck?
wow.
She really trained herself for that.
Yeah, she
really fucking trained.
she did her. She totally did.
Yeah,
But
and that's
yeah.
how I got to experience my first mosh pit.
Yeah, you just went in there.
I was holding myself back. It wasn't until like the last song that I finally got in there. I finally worked up the courage. Hey, it was fun, even though I lost my balance at one point and looked like I got thrown out.
You like flew.
Like, whoa.
I was like, is he okay?
Yeah, they're like,
do I need to jump in there too?
don't do it. It's a meat grinder. Don't do it, Chris.
Yeah, I'll probably die if I went in there.
You end up with a nosebleed. No, but that was good. That was fun. That was definitely one of the highlights of coming to the convention. And then we went to the tryouts
Right.
for the Otaku Comedies tournament thing. Right. And so that's when I realized the following night where I went wrong. But it was inevitable anyway. See, the thing is, because it took so long, because more and more people kept raising their hand at the end.
Oh, yeah.
And because they kept asking, does anyone else want to get up on the mic and say some jokes? Even though a lot of them didn't make any jokes, they just got up there to make a little rant. I made jokes.
Yeah.
Even if I did begin to ramble at some points.
You did.
That whole part about, at one point I couldn't tell the difference between anime and hentai. That I kind of stole from another podcast. But it's also kind of somewhat true. Because some of the older hentais, they have a lot more plot.
That's true.
To them. And some of them have, because it's like a little graph of over the years they just have less and less plot and more sex scenes. And these certain animation studios, they keep cranking them out and all the characters look the same. Like, wait, I think I've seen this one before, but that's an anime too. It's the same show, different title. But that was, see, I wasn't invited back for the next night because I left that night. Because we left that night. And even if I did stay, because then the following night, one of the other finalists, he had to go. Oh. So they had to swap him out with the backup.
Oh, man.
I left at 11:30. I lasted as long as I could, but god damn it, man, it was too much. But hey, I had there was some pretty good stuff. Yeah. I was telling one of my jokes was, you guys got introduced to One Punch Man and Saitama. I got introduced to Kintama and One Thrust Man. That got a good reaction. You guys found out about Death Note. I found out about Sex Note. Although I did like that Simpsons crossover episode with the Halloween special. Now, Kintama is supposed to mean golden balls in Japanese.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Damn, I didn't know that.
So that's how you know he's One Thrust Man.
Oh man, but I think you did raise a lot of I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I felt like you could have. I think if you had more time, I think you would have been able to make it. I mean,
more time and better planning of the material, so that I'm not, because that was all my anime related material. Okay, and then they'll give you extra points if you actually do that, actually related to anime. And so that's always been kind of an issue, is keeping track or remembering what I'm actually supposed to say.
Yeah.
And then I can figure out, okay, how am I going to say it? How am I going to deliver it?
Yeah.
And shit. But yeah, day 2 was good.
Yeah, day 2 was good.
Day 2 was pretty good. got oh, that's right, because speaking of Saitama, back at the exhibition hall when we were eating, that's when I saw Saiyaman.
Yes, you did.
And that's when I took that
And
stupid
then you said, Spider-Man!
Saitama. Or did I already say that? I can't remember. Man. See, I'm already losing my
I
mind.
think you said, bye, Spider-Man, and then he's like, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah. Tell him about the power of friendship.
Oh, man.
Well, day 3 was kind of lonely without you, but
Sorry about that.
it's all good. You had to do stuff.
Yeah.
I'll just fill you in on. And besides, I didn't go to day 4 anyway. We both missed that day. But yeah, day 3 I went to a panel. I got there late, but I still got there at the end of it of like mecha, how to draw mecha stuff.
Oh, okay.
And it was with like one of the mecha directors. He was one of the guests of honors.
Who is he? What did he do? Was
I
it like Gundam or something?
Yeah, he was drawing a Gundam.
Oh my god.
Here, let me get the program manual. And at the end, he was... Yeah, at a lot of these panels, at the end, they hand out ribbons. That's how I got my second ribbon, was I stayed at... I went to... Shoot. I go through the guest of honor. I stayed... wait, you already passed. There he is. That guy.
Oh, Hidetaka Tenjin.
Tangent, yes.
Oh, wow. Oh, so he drew for Macross and... Oh, yeah, the Spirits and the Star Wars. But he did a lot of Macross.
Yeah?
And... Oh, Helsing too? Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know that either. Man, I wish I spent some time actually reading this stupid thing, this program guide. They really put a lot of effort into it. But after that, let's see, what other panel did I go to after that? I think I went to a panel on photo editing, but it was like mobile focused.
Oh, okay.
So like they went through like techniques and procedures on using various mobile apps for photo editing, and like the payment schemes. Some of them are free, but the ones that are free are garbage unless you pay. So like if you actually, once you hit the finalize button, it just looks grainy and pixelated. So they talked about like Pixel Up, Adobe Lightroom. She talked over like digital rights.
Right.
So when you take a picture of someone else, even if it's with their camera, you own that picture. Now you may not have permission to do stuff with that picture, but you're the legal owner of that picture.
Oh.
So that's the kind of dynamic there between the subject and the photographer,
Right.
like the cosplayer. And after that was gonna be a panel on women in the industry in anime.
Okay.
I kind of wanted to check that out, but the one right after that was Chicks Dig Giant Robots.
So which one did you go?
I mean, I could have gone to both of them because they were consecutive,
Oh, okay.
but I had a feeling. I was tired.
Oh.
So I did some walking around, and that's how I found that Elder Weeb ribbon.
Oh, so that's why you posted it.
Yeah, because I found it on the floor. Ribbon for me. And because, maybe this is going to sound kind of sexist, but I didn't want to sit down for 4 hours listening to about women for so long. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I guess doing 3 panels in a row, yeah, that might be a little too much.
Yeah.
But what I really wanted was to stay until the finals of the Otaku Comedy Tournament.
Right.
So what was before then was Make Weebs Laugh, where they'd sit you down, and if you manage to go without laughing, you get prize. You get these redeemable tickets, like a Chuck E. Cheese. They give you these like little cards that count as
okay.
tickets, and that was pretty fun.
So anybody who doesn't watch anime is gonna win.
Anybody, it wasn't anime related. The material they used was mostly not anime related at all, because they just kind of like stand next to you.
Okay.
And sometimes they touch you.
Oh yeah, I would definitely laugh if somebody touched me.
Like, and then the main guy Lamar, you have to keep him like, hey, no touching. No touching. It was so stupid. Oh my God, it was so
Yeah, I would have lost.
this one white dude kept saying, "Oh yeah, by the way, are you in high school? How old are you?" And this other dude, he kept using this wallet gag. I'm like, "Come on, bro, stop!" Eventually, it worked. Like, come on, I got this wallet. I got a driver's license. I got a business card. I got $5. If you laugh, you'll get $5. And eventually, so that stretched out to about an hour, and then was finally the Otaku Comedy Tournament, and I got to see some cosplays in there that I didn't see the whole day. Someone came dressed up as the Jollibee, but not Jollibee, like a girl Jollibee.
Oh.
She was a Jollibee girl. Like her hair was red, and she was like dressed up like a bumblebee, but she was a girl, and she had a bucket of Jollibee chicken. And that was really funny because one of the comedians is this lesbian, and she was dressed up as Sexy Colonel Sanders from the game.
Oh God.
And when I saw her, I was like, "I love you, Sexy Colonel Sanders." She was like, "Thanks." And it was funny when she saw the Jollibee girl. At first, it was animosity, but then it turned to mutual love and respect. Like she had been like, "Yeah, I know, Jollibee's better," and that's because KFC, they don't care about America anymore. They focus on overseas territories. Like the KFC everywhere else is going to be better. The further you go from America, the better the American fast food is.
Yeah.
But yeah, like most of the people who signed on the paper and did decently came back.
Oh, okay.
The Asian dude from New York.
Oh yeah.
He was pretty good. He came back. The guy with the big beard and the camera.
Oh yeah.
He came back. The girl, she came back. The other girl, the lesbian, she came back.
Oh, okay.
With the glasses, like, "Oh yeah, I'm a teacher." God's like King Kong versus 9/11. Yeah. I'm a teacher, by the way. Like, okay. And then that one bit where she was talking about, yeah, so me and my girlfriend were watching porn, we're trying to get into it, but because we're still Asian, when we both freaked out when she put her shoe on the bed, like, ew. That was funny.
Yeah.
No, that was some good material, and I forgot his name. Like one of the black dudes was like, "Yeah, I'm a black weeb."
Oh yeah, I liked him too.
And this other dude mentioned it was good, but I couldn't last until 11.
I remember the second day when that black guy came out.
Because there was a black dude with glasses.
Yeah.
And there was the skinny black dude who was bald.
Yeah, that's
beard.
Was it the skinny guy? Or
it might have because the skinny guy was, I think the Asian dude was joking about, like, yeah, he's the father of my child.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go back and watch when they finally post up the videos.
Oh yeah. Yeah, their jokes. I mean, his jokes was pretty funny. The black skinny guy.
Yeah, I just wish that they ended a little earlier.
Oh yeah.
I mean, when I finally left at 11:30, there were still plenty of people around.
Oh yeah.
And it was around the same time when the Deviant artists were having their little exhibition fashion show upstairs,
Yeah.
18 plus.
Yeah.
So maybe I kind of wanted to check that out, but I think that was supposed to be like a registered event. Like you're supposed to register ahead of time for that event. I'm like, I ain't doing that. I already bought your lapel pins. But it's okay.
Yeah.
And that was the third day. That was my third day.
Did you buy any other merchandise out there? Or?
No, I don't think I did. I think I just bought some food.
Oh, okay.
Bought some lemonade and hot dogs, and yeah, that was.
I think if I wanted to do something, if I go to these types of conventions, is to actually prepare money to spend, because I didn't know how much like everything was gonna be there until reality hit.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of realize, I mean, if you really want these items, like you really want them, if something really catches your eye there, like be ready to pay up. But
I only reserved $100.
Me too.
That day. That's why we went to the grocery store.
Right.
So I could withdraw $100.
Yeah.
And try to break change. But it's okay.
Yeah.
And it was, again, with the convention thing, remember, like, how many days is the convention going to be?
Right.
Because this was 4 days.
Right.
So that's 4 days that you're going to have to go there and come back.
Yeah.
And
it is a long drive.
Potentially, spend money on.
Yeah.
And from where we're coming there from LA, so it's 20 miles for us.
Yeah, it is a long drive. So, yeah.
This has been a long night doing this podcast, man.
It was.
We've been going out for like 40 minutes now.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anything to add?
No, that's about it for Anime LA. I think maybe if that's after this, like there's Penny Arcade Exchange. That's PAX.
Okay.
PAX West in Seattle.
Oh, okay.
There's Anime Expo.
Oh,
that's right here.
Here.
But that's probably more expensive. That's probably like $300.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, because I got the Black Friday. I got the Black Friday, the Cyber Monday deal.
Oh yeah.
Where I paid $80 for all 4 days. Not bad for $20 each day.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much freaking AX is gonna be. And then you got Kamikaze. It's LA Comic Con.
Right.
And that's gonna be like maybe 150 or something. But they might have early bird specials. But there's also other stuff like DevCon and I forgot, I wrote a bunch of them down, but it's okay. For now, ALA has been plenty. We look forward to the next year's. Gonna be prepared for next year.
Yeah.
And next year, we're gonna have those ribbon stacks, because on the last night I went, these dudes, they had like a big roll of ribbons that went all the way down to the floor. He had to stitch them together.
Yeah.
And he was like, "I'm on a mission." So we're gonna do that next time. We're gonna actually go to the ribbon making station and do the scavenger hunt and actually get some signatures and shit.
All right. Yeah.
Yes. And I won't lose my tablet and have to go to the Lost and Found.
Now I'll get a camera for the cosplays.
And I'll better prepare my stuff. So I was gonna bring my camera, but the freaking battery's dead and I lost the charger for the battery. Oh well.
Yeah.
It's been fun. This has been the Recap Podcast, where we recap on Stuff and Make Podcasts. This has been your host Mo and your co-host
Chris.
And we're here at the Koreatown Galleria parking lot.
Galleria parking lot. I hope nobody pulls us out.
Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. All right. Good night. Good fight, folks.
Bye-bye.